Yes, so we're going to demonstrate how to calculate the mode for a raw set of data. We did mean, median, now we are doing mode now for a raw set of data. Okay, these are the values. These are the values disorganized, and here we have them arranged in ascending order. So we can just copy them and paste them for mode. Okay, mode. You want to find the mode of these numbers. Now, the mode now, okay, the data value that occurs the most, in fact, they rhyme in mode most. So the mode is the data value that occurs the most, or the one with the greatest frequency. Frequency is the number of times that a data value appears, okay? The frequency is the number of times that, okay, the data value appears. Okay, so the one with the greatest frequency is the mode. Okay, when we look at the values which are arranged in ascending order, we can see 57 repeats itself the most. Okay, so the mode is 57. By the way, it is possible to have more than one mode. Okay, so if there was another data value who appeared 3 times, then you will have 2 modes. So you can have 1 mode, 2 modes, 3 modes, and so forth. So you can have more than 1 modes. You can have only 1 mean of a data set. You can have only 1 middle value, only 1 median, but you can have more than 1 modes. Okay, so bear that in mind. But in this case, we have only 1 mode. So therefore, since 57% has the greatest frequency of 3, okay, look at that. When we see THREE, we say 3. When we see this, we say 3. Words to symbols, that is mathematics, okay? Always bear that in mind. Since 57% has the greatest frequency of 3, then it is the mode. Consequently, the majority of the students scored 57%. Please take note. The mode is not recommended as a descriptive measure for for quantitative data. No, quantitative meaning numerical data. It is more or less used for qualitative data. Okay, please take note of that. For example, if you want to talk about those values, those 12 students, you want a number, would you say that the average score is 57? If you say the average score is 57, then you know what you're saying. You're saying no, some students scored below 57, some scored more than 57. So you see the misinformation if you use the mode to describe those numbers. Bear in mind, we are calculating descriptive measures, numbers to describe a data set. We use the mean, we calculated the mean, the median, and the mode. They are all averages. They are all called central tendencies, okay? However, it is not really recommended to use the mode when we're talking about quantitative data, because it can be misinformation. It can mislead, if you want to put it that way. Here is a classic example. The mode is not really communicating what is really happening. You cannot say the average score is 57. So what about the 99% and those 90s and those 89? Okay, the most adequate number to use there is the median, or the mean is not so. The average is 84, 84%, more or less, somewhat below, somewhat more, 84. Actually, the median is very much recommended to talk about the numbers. The mean is very useful for further numerical analysis. Okay, for further numerical analysis, the mean is the boss. But when it comes to talk about the numbers and you want a central tendency, go for the median, the middle value. So once you have the middle value, then 50% is above and 50% is below. You are right in the middle itself. Okay, the mean most times do not really come directly in the middle. Here in that case, it is 78. 78 is not right in the middle of those numbers, okay? But it's a central tendency. It is normally used, the mean is normally used when the distribution is normal, when it is symmetric. You will learn that from the box and whiskers. When the data is symmetric, then you can use the mean to talk about the numbers, okay? But if you want to do further numerical analysis, which we'll be doing later down, then the mean is the boss. If you want to use a central tendency to talk about the numbers, go for the median. Be it skewed to the left, be it skewed to the right, be it symmetric, the median is always useful to talk about the values. So the mode is more or less reserved for qualitative data, okay?